Is your YouView box constantly cutting out? You're not alone. Many users experience intermittent issues with their YouView boxes, typically related to power, HDMI connectivity, or Wi-Fi problems. The cutting out issues typically fall into three main categories. Power problems often stem from overheating or degrading power supplies. HDMI issues involve handshaking failures between devices. Wi-Fi problems include network congestion and compatibility issues. Power issues are often the hidden culprit behind cutting out problems. YouView boxes need a stable 12-volt DC power supply and consume between 15 to 25 watts during operation. When the internal components overheat, thermal protection can cause the box to shut down. HDMI connectivity problems are another major cause of cutting out. These include HDCP handshaking failures between the YouView box and your TV, resolution switching conflicts, and issues with cable quality or length. Wi-Fi network problems are frequently caused by network congestion, router compatibility issues, or mesh network handoff problems. YouView boxes require a minimum of 10 megabits per second for HD streaming and 25 megabits per second or more for 4K content. Understanding these fundamentals is the first step to fixing cutting out problems. Remember the key specifications. YouView boxes need stable 12-volt power and consume 15 to 25 watts. For streaming, you need at least 10 megabits per second for HD and 25 megabits per second for 4K content. Now that we understand why YouView boxes cut out, let's focus on practical solutions that will significantly improve your viewing experience. We'll cover three key areas: power stability, HDMI connectivity, and Wi-Fi optimization. First, let's address power-related cutting out. The most common cause is overheating due to poor ventilation. Your YouView box needs proper airflow to prevent thermal shutdowns. Ensure at least 6 inches of clearance on all sides. Avoid placing it in enclosed cabinets or stacking other devices on top. If ventilation doesn't solve the problem, test your power adapter with a multimeter. YouView boxes require stable 12-volt DC power. Voltage drops under load often cause random reboots and cutting out. HDMI connectivity issues are the second most common cause of cutting out. Let's fix these step by step. Cable quality is crucial for stable HDMI connections. Use only certified high-speed HDMI cables and keep them shorter than 5 meters. Longer or poor quality cables cause signal degradation and handshaking failures. In your YouView settings, manually set the resolution instead of using automatic detection. This prevents signal drops during resolution switching. If you still experience issues, power cycle both your YouView box and TV simultaneously to reset the HDCP handshaking. Wi-Fi connectivity issues cause nearly half of all YouView cutting out problems. Here's how to optimize your wireless connection. The 5 GHz band offers much better performance than 2.4 GHz, especially in crowded residential areas. Manually select the 5 GHz network in your YouView Wi-Fi settings for more stable streaming. Download a Wi-Fi Analyzer app to identify the least congested channels in your area. Switch your router to these channels to avoid interference from neighboring networks that can cause connection drops. Configure quality of service settings in your router to prioritize your YouView box traffic. Set it to high priority to ensure smooth streaming even when other devices are using the network heavily. By implementing these fixes, you can expect significant improvements in your YouView box stability. Proper ventilation prevents thermal shutdowns, quality cables ensure reliable HDMI connections, optimized Wi-Fi reduces streaming interruptions, and QoS settings prioritize your viewing experience over other network traffic. These solutions address the root causes of cutting out issues and will provide you with a much more reliable and enjoyable YouView experience.